Good to know. So if you see this, allowing me after a weekend, which a couple of days to go live, uh, I don't get it. You know what's funny? All the women and children I taught on res who love watching my readings, they still believe they're indigenous, and I don't have no problem with that. But they know that we're the first people here, and to have Navajo sisters, you know, um, with Hopis, uh, to sit there and say that, and to know that my intentions are always with righteousness and goodness behind them, and to have this platform, these people, and I'm not going to sit here talking about I did this and I burnt that and that and that. No, it's unnecessary. Then it means I have to stroke an ego to fulfill something that I take care of regardless. It doesn't matter who and how or what. Some of y'all got to see the video and you saw that it's disturbing, but it's not painful. As about 20 of them on here I've saved. On my laptop, I downloaded about 50 of them that are active. These people haven't gotten strikes or nothing. I want to show you the hypocrisy of these individuals who don't know nothing. Safe to say they feel allocated only to do the dumb things they do. Pathetic. It's not going to stop anything. Nope. You would think if they were that highly intellectual or intelligent or smart, they would know this. It's obvious that it's not meant for them to know, or they've been driven occultists like to accept their narrative. This video is excellent for a breakdown, and I'm gonna do a side-by-side video and break down exactly what's happening, because I can see the actions. I can almost read some of the lips. I was watching on I shared it to my screen instead of watching on YouTube on my screen, and I was watching him, and I was watching the man tell him to leave him alone. The young man reported, I guess he was a skateboarder or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, harassing the guy. This old man. The old man put the dukes on him, and this is to let people know that you can't run around messing with people. Some people have a bad day. Maybe you're having one. The best thing to do is to stay away from people. And I'll get further into it when I share this video. Yeah, she has this number to. I can't go into it. If it ever happens to you, and you don't want to go and follow it all the way through. Good, because I need to teach some people on here. I need to reach some people on here. All right, to let them know that fear is not the answer. Hey, so yeah, right. Fear is not the answer. I don't care. I've watched a woman getting choked out, and she dug deep and was able to grab this guy's cojones. This was in Manhattan. This is around 2nd or 6th Ave, not this far from this vegetarian Hindu store. She grabbed this guy. She broke every one of her long nails. She grabbed this guy's. She might have been a he, she. I don't know. His thing so bad that he literally looked like he was levitating over his 2 toes as if he was Goku, summoning the power. She had broke. I could see her now. I was that close. I was going to run. I was actually on my way running over there, to tackle the dude and spank him up a little bit, because I was a little upset what happened over at the VA hospital. This is like 2 weeks before I stopped messing with Manhattan VA hospital down on 1st. About 6th, 8th Street, over that way, there's some restaurants on the back street over there. There's a big park, walk over, So anyway, and I was gonna break it down that you people are, especially you younger people, are messing with older people, and every time I turn around, you're getting hurt. And it's sad. And when I grew up, we never messed with the elders. We never. 40, 50 was out of our department. Some of us listened to them talk, but we never went that way. It was unnecessary. We were too busy attempting to accomplish things, reading, studying. Some of us went through some things, abuse, but we didn't have all these therapists and things y'all have. There's no excuse other than to show that there's no benefit of a new world order. That's why they came to these shorelines that said new world. They had it in the idea that they're going to create something out of once they conquer this land. It's important to conquer the oldest land on earth, to demoralize and to remove and to trade off the autochthonous people, the original of that inhabitants of that land. I'm grateful for all the Italians and the Sicilians and everybody who have been speaking up a lot lately. It's been coming out like off the walls. Um, Speaking on the fact, two distinct people, I've read it numerous times. It's historically in the books. It's not Mongol or Mongol. Y'all don't even know the true name, nature, and name of the identity. When I told people Genghis Khan was black, melanated, very dark brown, people are lost they will because they want to run with the fake, still whiting out history to make people feel like they need that in order to belong. If you're pale skin and you need that to belong and run around with the hate because you're half soulless, you got a lot of growing to do. You need to sit your behind still and listen to us and stop listening to them fictional characters running around. Got you running around all stir crazy. The last thing we want to do is sleep with the women that look like you. It's not hate. It's just that we know what we need to do right now. Those of us who are men who know better. We know the importance of needing to be with women. We don't own no women and no women own us. We all move and mitigate, and there's a time for replenishment. They had to use our old machines when it was war that we had got rid of. But they came along and started utilizing because it was everywhere, and they destroyed them everywhere. And they figured this is the last enclave they can do that while we were at war. Look at the periods and times they were being used. And I keep telling people the Civil War, it didn't stop in 1865. Y'all believe in that? Look at the treaties were before that, and these bastards never upheld it because they didn't come with no purpose of upholding anything. They wanted to own people. They wanted to make sure that we were so tired, perplexed from fighting so long. Y'all don't have a clue how long we've been fighting on this soil right here. And then all these foreigners come using our Indian civil rights. That's all one act. It's not a separate damn act. It's our act only. The Civil Rights Movement Act, which everybody's using now, is the Indian Civil Rights Act. And it's not even just about civil rights. You see, that's what it shows me, that people don't know nothing, that these so-called teachers and professors are no good. But I'm going to keep dropping tea, and I'm going to keep educating these wayward, dumb individuals. And if you're cold like and you're caught up in those grips of octopus arms, like I said, we all have choices. So I appreciate y'all. I got to run out. It's raining. It's the time of the season. So you know what I'm talking about, right? Jimi Hendrix. Anyway, we got to run out, take care of something, come back. I'll set it up. We're going to get into reading. I'm not doing no grinding gears and nothing like that. Just saying, I'm just going to get in, read. We got a lot of books. I got more books now to get through. Again, if anybody donated, thank you. This one, I removed it. It's on my laptop and my tablet. My tablet was at 0 because I forgot to put it on charge. I just put it on this morning, laying up here butt naked. Just I don't like going to sleep with nothing on, y'all. It's not. I don't think it's natural. But anyway, TMI, I know. But anyway, I'll check it. If you donated, I appreciate you. You know I love y'all. And it's going to go to them other 2 books I couldn't get. I got enough, I think. Yeah, I got more than enough. But I mean, as far as while I can keep truck, this, that, and other. In case somebody says, you pumps. Yeah. I got to have that round. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, again, I appreciate you guys. Go back and watch some other videos. Really tap in and pay attention to what I'm expressing. And listen, just listen for. I want you to exercise this right hemisphere. You gotta get from over here. You gotta get over here. You know what I'm saying? And allow yourself to listen to the key things, because a lot of people talk to me and they haven't paid attention to my lives. I pay attention to every one of y'all's lives. I don't comment on everything, but I watch and I pay attention. And a lot of y'all know I do. You know, people are getting shook up on Facebook talking about, how do you know about that? That was like 6 months ago. I just chose not to say nothing at the time. Now I'm saying something. I'm holding people accountable. How do you keep all that information? Why don't you practice and exercise your wits, your mind? Then you'll be able to do the same thing. I remember everything everybody says. When somebody looks a certain way, I remember that look. When somebody moves a certain way, I remember how they move when they overstep boundaries. I don't sit there and have to compartmentalize it. It's there. Good memory to draw upon it at any given time. When I do this, what was that? I'm faking it because I need to have people comfortable. You know what I mean? So anywho, I'll be back on about 2.5, 3 hours. All right. All you old engines out there. Y'all have a good day. It's coming down. I just don't want to be really getting in what's coming down with it. Anyway, y'all have a grand day, okay? And I appreciate you. Grey Wolf, Mikey Hill, APJR, Stu. I appreciate you all. Man, love and respect. It's always the same. Just share it, man. We don't need to beat up on people. But we need to educate people. And if they refuse to seek this proper nurturing of knowledge or truth, to let them be where they're at. It's not a fisticuff. It's not a, foot to mouth. It's not even that. That's unimportant. Okay? Land, what talents and skills do we have, and what can we provide, and who is willing to change directions? Okay? So I'll see you all a little later. Appreciate you all.